thought Miami played really well early, shot the ball really well. And I thought our concern for Mavunga kind of gave them some opportunities that hurt us. So we kind of simplified in the second half. We ran the same offensive set the whole half. We just isolated Abreu on the side, and then defensively we didn't double at all, really. We played straight up, and we were going to let Mavunga have to beat us. And then I thought, we kept throwing bodies at Mavunga, which tired him. We started with Vitinovich did a nice job on him, then we brought Treadwell, and then we brought Zeke. So we kept throwing freshness at them, and we did a much better job guarding them at the 3-line in the second half versus the first half. But they shot the ball in. You got to give them a lot of credit.
Keith, was there any adjustments you made with Sullivan? Because he was on a hot streak for a while.
Well, we adjusted. We didn't double the post, which then gets you in rotations. So it's a catch-22 with them because Mavunga can get 19, 25 points, and get 19 rebounds if you don't double them sometimes. But we decided to pick the other poison because we feel like we've been a good three-point defensive team, but most of that is because we haven't had to double inside. So we just decided if they were going to beat us, they were going to beat us with twos and not threes. And I told our guys at halftime, look, the only thing that's going to beat us right now is if we lose our composure. We're not settled in. We fight with each other. We had a rough half. They played very well. We just have to try to wear them out. They're good though. Don't be mistaken. Like people think that their record isn't good, but they've been snake bit. They could be very easily towards the top of the league.
Coach, talk about September a little bit. How important was that one stretch towards the beginning of the second half when he was just come out, basically emotionally led everybody and started to get the crowd fired up? It seemed like the team really fed off that, and that's when the big run started.
Well, I've been really hard on him in the last 2 weeks on just getting back to what he is, and that's a junkyard dog. He wants to keep shooting those threes and doing all the things that he wants to do. But what he's really good at is being Dennis Rodman. Offensive rebounding, defensive rebounding, playing hard defensively, taking the charge, making the extra pass. And when he does that, he's one of the best players in the league. And when he doesn't, he's not very good. I thought he was more like the old Nick tonight. He still wants to shoot the early three, which if he'd make one, I probably would let him. But, I don't mind him shooting a three late in the clock. And I think he can make those, but he's had a rough time on it. But he has to become what he used to be. And I thought he came to the ball better defensively. He's just better all the way around. I thought that was one of Harney's best defensive games, too. I thought he played better defensively.
Earlier, the guys said they thought they still needed to kick it up a notch for the home stretch here. And they thought defensively was where they need to emphasize. Is that what you told them? Or?
Well, I told him after the game, I thought that for us to take the next step here, we have to be more sound defensively. We have to continue to ramp up defensively. I think we have enough offensive ability, just natural ability, that as long as we shoot it and don't self-destruct with turnovers, we're good enough. Because we can offensive rebound. We're good one-on-one players. We got some inside scoring. So I felt like if we can toughen up a little bit at the defensive end, then we can play with anybody in the country. And I think the part that I'm concerned with is getting to the last week of the season. I think that's the hard part at this time of the year, is getting through the grind of February and getting to the games that are fun for the guys. Not to say that all of them aren't fun, but I've tried to emphasize to the guys having fun, enjoying the moments that they're in, because there's very few teams in college basketball that every game is important. And we're one of those teams that every game is important, so you should enjoy that. And me too, I have to learn to enjoy that. I think that's an opportunity that you have, that when you don't coach a good team, you don't get that opportunity. So that's what I've stressed to them. The last 3 games will be easy to motivate them, and the MAC tournament will be easy to motivate them. But getting to that point is the hardest part.
Can you